Once upon a time, in a small quaint farm, there lived a red working hen named Harriet. She was known among the farm animals for her industrious nature and her delicious homemade treats. One bright and sunny morning, Harriet woke up with an idea springing in her mind. She wanted to bake a cake. With her decision made, Harriet set out into the farmyard to gather the necessary ingredients. As she walked past the barn, she called out to the other animals lazily basking in the sun. "Who will help me gather the flour from the mill?" she clucked eagerly. The cow, the pig, and the goat merely looked at her with disinterest and went back to their idle lounging. Harriet, undeterred, trotted off to the mill herself, where she painstakingly measured and gathered the finest flour. Returning to the farmyard, she paused to catch her breath. Looking around, she asked again, "Who will help me collect eggs from the coop?" Again, the response was lukewarm, with only a dismissive snort breaking the lazy afternoon silence. Harriet shrugged and headed to the hen coop, where she gathered the freshest eggs, gleaming with promise under the sunlight. Next, she needed butter. "Who will accompany me to the stream to churn some fresh butter?" she queried, her voice hopeful. But her companions only shuffled lazily, showing no interest in embarking on this adventure. Without another word, Harriet busied herself, churning the butter with a rhythmic motion that seemed to match her beating heart's fervor. Having assembled all her ingredients, Harriet retreated to her little kitchen, where she mixed, whipped, and finally poured her perfect batter into a baking tin. As the cake cooked, its wonderful aroma wafted through the farmyard, drawing in the animals with its inviting scent. Seeing the crowd of curious noses and eager eyes, Harriet stood tall and proud. "Who will help me eat the cake?" she asked, knowing the answer. With tails wagging and eyes gleaming, the barnyard chorus replied in unison, "We will." But Harriet, wise and fair, shook her head gently. "I baked this cake on my own. I will eat it on my own," she clucked firmly. And so, while the animals watched in awe, Harriet savored every crumb of her hard-earned treat, a smile of satisfaction playing across her beak. She had learned not just about baking, but about the value of effort and the sweet taste of her own labor.